Rafael feels like an astronaut in his spaceship, landing in a strange place. It's his new school. Okay, you are in a new country and a new school. You know that it will be a different experience. But this is your new life now. He walks through his classes without talking with anybody, afraid of not knowing what to say, being new in the place and having difficulty with the language. Then he gets to his last class. Right, this is my last class. I haven't talked with other students, just the teachers. However, Rafael had no idea of what would happen. Hey, you! Do you have do you have your school email and password? Says the teacher. Uh, yes, says Rafael. Okay, where are you from and what is your first language? I'm from Brazil and I speak Portuguese, answered Rafael. Okay, go and talk with that student. He's from Brazil too. He'll be able to help you. Hi, I'm Rafael. The teacher said you're from Brazil. I'm from there too, said Rafael. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Pedro. Please sit here, I'll help you, said Pedro in Portuguese. Knowing that there was another student that speaks Portuguese in that class made Rafael feel calm. Now, at least in that class, he would have somebody to talk. The next day, after the two classes in the morning, Rafael went to his third class, math. It was easy for him, and he knew that he wouldn't have to ask the teacher many questions. When he enters the room, he sees a familiar face. Pedro was there. They were in the same class. Hey, we are in the same class, said Rafael with enthusiasm in his voice. Yes, we are. How haven't we noticed it yesterday? Asked Pedro. Well, yesterday was my first day at school, and I was nervous to look around and talk with other students, answered Rafael. Ah, it makes sense. Well, they laugh and Pedro presents to Rafael another student, Gabriel McAvey. Gabriel was with Rafael and Pedro in that class. They were friends, seated near each other and talked and helped when needed. COVID hits. This was the worst time for a lot of people, including Rafael, because less than 1 month after he started to go to school, he had to have online classes, making his learning of English slow down a lot. He just talked with his new friends by messages now. The summer starts, and after that, grade 11. But Raphael's social skills were so low, and it continues the same until the day he starts his new class, religion. The class hadn't even started when Raphael saw Pedro in the room. If he wasn't using a mask, people would see a big smile on his face. They this, they talked about their summer, locked inside their homes. Hey everybody, please take a seat. The class will start in about 1 minute, said Mr. Susan. The class started as normal, with the prayer, the national anthem. When it was over, a student stepped in class. It was Gabriel. Ah, this class was good for Raphael. He he liked to be with his friends, and the class in general was fun. mainly because of the teacher. Ah, yeah. Schools got closed again. Now Rafael couldn't see his friends or any other people. Again, the year is over, and Rafael finished his grade 11, but with a happy sensation somehow. Even, even though he had some months learning online, he was adapted to it. Now he's a grade 12, and it was his last year in school. Math class. They were there, Pedro and Gabriel. But Rafael wasn't that excited after seeing them. He wanted something different. He needed new friends, not because those ones were bad, but because he needed to talk with new people. His next week, the classes changed. He, but even with that, for 2 or 3 weeks, he just talked with the students when they were in a group work. Rafael knew that he needed to try to talk with people, or they wouldn't talk with him. During a break in law class, Thomas, a student that sit near Rafael, invited him to watch a thrill of a game, and by doing that, a wish of making new friends awakes in Rafael's heart. He, in an act of walking in the unknown, asks Thomas to have lunch together. After it, Rafael started to understand that he can talk with others and be friends with them. That's the story of Rafael Coelho and how he started to make new friends in his new school, even that he's there for 3 years. St. Patrick's CSS. Thank you for listening.